It's Wednesday. It's the weekend, baby.
Want to get paid up to 2 days early? You can with Wells Fargo.
Some of our happiest times in the show the last several months have been when our next guest is here, Rebekah Latham with the House of Color, and we never quite know what she's going to bring in besides her smile and her vibrancy when she's on the show. But this time you've kind of brought a how-to guide in a way, right?
Yeah, well, I brought in some technology. We're gonna go the 20th century. So as a House of Color client, you get access to what we call My House of Color Lookbook. And so it is an online wardrobe management tool. I like to think of it as like Pinterest and also a closet in your pocket. So what we use for the first section of our lookbook is finds. And so when you come and you learn your season, you're going to get access to this, and you'll actually get what we call boards, which will have a collection of colors in your season. And that's really learning your best colors. It's a skill. So that lets you really start recognizing your colors. And then every fashion season, so I'm working on the fall lookbook right now, I'm going to send you a link that will have suggestions for winters for the fall of 2023 or summers. So that's really fun because you can kind of see, well, where are my colors in the stores?
So I want to pause for a second because here's the thing. So if you've watched Rebekah before, you might have seen this particular segment. Her mom came, right? Your mom's delightful and beautiful. Mm-hmm. I would say y'all are opposites in your approach to style. Is that fair to say?
We could definitely be seen that way, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because so one of the things that you do is once you've gotten your colors done, then Rebekah can also help you learn what your fashion style is.
Correct.
So you are always on. And you're definitely on today.
Got some bling.
You have a little bit of bling.
Yep.
But what you do is you consult with the client for what her style is. And that's what you bring to her. Is that a fair way to say it?
Yeah, what we're looking for with style is all clothes send a message. However we decide to get dressed in the morning, even if we're not deciding, we are going to send a message with our clothes. And so what we do with our style analysis is help make sure that you know what messages you're sending with your clothes, you're controlling the message, and the message matches who you are. So I am, like we've talked, I'm very theatrical, I'm over the top. My mom's a little more demure, she's a little more nurturing, so her clothes generally tend to be soft textured. Mm-hmm. She'll wear cardigans. She might have pearls, but she's not necessarily going to have as many rhinestones and sparkle as I'm going to.
Your sends happy. That's what she sends. Okay, so you've got this lookbook thing. Okay, so you come on, you have access to see what the upcoming styles are going to be, but then you also can upload pictures from your closet so that you don't overbuy an item.
Exactly. So we were talking about that. So this is what is called the closet section. And to me, this is where you really get some bang for your buck, because what we can do is upload all the photos of the clothes in your closet. And so I'll even use it when I'm out shopping because, you know, I actually we have so many decisions a day. I recently read a statistic that we make 35,000 decisions in a day.
I believe that, actually.
I believe it's crazy. That's nuts. And so I've been out shopping and like trying to remember what you have in your closet.
Oh, yes.
You're like, oh, these pants are really cute. What do I have that goes with them? And then you're trying to go in your closet. That can be really challenging. And so what this allows you to do, and I've done this in a store. I was in Madewell the other day and I found this skirt and I was like, yeah, but I want to make sure I have tops that go with it. Pulled open my phone and browsed through my tops to see what I thought could go with it.
So let me ask you something on that. Can you take the pictures and upload them in the way that you want the picture to look? And I asked that question because, this top I'm wearing, for example, it's kind of boxy.
Yep.
So I could not pair this with a boxy pant.
You'd look like a box.
Yeah. I tried and it didn't work.
Yeah, I was like,
right. But if I just saw it hanging up, I might forget the shape of it. If I had a picture of me in it.
You could do both. So you can add both. I like to see the clothes as flat lays. What's also nice is within each clothing item, you can add a description. So you could say boxy t-shirt, boxy gauze shirt, or boxy coral shirt, so that you have a little more insight into what item you're looking at.
So if you had a pair of pants that needed a longer top, you could put with that needs to come down.
Yeah, needs longer top, or must wear a belt, or
that's nice.
Getting too big, and so the goal is that then you have your closet in your pocket and you can mix and match things in the store, so you're making smarter buying decisions.
So while you have this on your computer, it can go on your phone?
It can go on your phone, yeah. So just pull it up, shop. What was useful for me, and I mean I have a closet full of colors, no surprise, but what was nice is when I put sometimes we need to see information in different ways. So when I put my clothes into this system, I noticed that I had like 6 pink jackets.
Also no surprise.
I do not need another pink jacket.
No, but what are you going to do if you see one that you fall in love with?
I'm going to take one of them out. I think.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I'm going to have a little existential crisis, talk to myself, coach myself. And this is where we want to help you shop better and shop smarter. And so if I do find another pink jacket, my thought is going to be, okay, what can I wear it with?
Right.
Because if I get a cropped pink jacket, well, I can only wear it with certain tops, certain pants. That's going to limit my options.
Okay, it's also, I think the last time you were here, you had all your scarves, you know, your swatches.
Yeah.
And part of their message was if you will just put in your closet the colors that work for you, pretty much everything is interchangeable now. So that you don't have to go spend, I mean, you know the mornings where you put on 3 different things and nothing works and now you're late getting out the door? That doesn't have to happen anymore.
It doesn't. And you can actually have some outfit creation, which is fun. It allows you to look at your wardrobe in a new way. And so even this week, I mean, I'm in my closet a lot. This is what I do day in, day out. But this week I paired a jacket with a jumpsuit that I haven't tried before. And I was like, oh, this is so fun.
Yeah.
And it wasn't frustrating because I knew even just putting it on, maybe the shapes wouldn't work, but the colors would.
Okay, let me ask you this. When people come to you, because obviously the relationship can build.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of us too, when it comes to clothing style, we like one thing, but then our bodies shift as we age. So you know that thing where you look great from the front and then you turn to the side and you have to cover your eyes because it just doesn't quite work?
Yeah.
So do you help people with what to do about that?
We can. When we're in a style analysis, we can talk different ways to dress if there are areas that you are more sensitive to. But with what you said, I am determined to change our mindset around the fact that our profiles from the side should be flat. Like, that's so unrealistic to think about that when we turn sideways, we should all be flat as a board.
Right.
And now I think that's
but
our
that
generation.
is what we think.
But that is what we think. And so I talked to several clients at North Star. We had an event last weekend. And I was telling them, I said, when you walk into a room, how do you walk into a room? Straight on. That's what the image I want to manage. Because if I were to stand up right now, I'm not flat this way either. Like, I don't know that many people that are. And it's unrealistic. We have organs, we have this. And so what I want to manage is...
We have children.
We have children. Yeah. If you have children, that side profile goes out the window unless you're really lucky. But yeah, we can talk about different ways. One thing I'll do if I am being sensitive about my side profile is I'll add a third layer, so like a jacket that kind of drapes over it so you don't notice it as much.
Right.
But we definitely talk about ways to dress if you have areas you want to minimize. But I also want to encourage you that you're walking in a room like this, not like this.
Right.
You know, so the more we see bodies looking normal, the better it's going to be for all of us.
Also, when the colors you're wearing enhance you, everything works because you're just happier and you're confident, and then that's all people see.
It's the confidence factor. If you walk in and you feel like $1 million, you're going to look like $1 million, and no one's going to go, yeah, but that side profile.
Right. Okay, so when you come to House of Color and you schedule your initial appointment, is this something you're going to do on day 1?
This you get from the moment you're my color client.
Okay, so here's how you find her. houseofcolor.com. Put that U in color. That's important.
That's right.
You can call her 770-317-3091. She's right down there on the North Shore. You will love her.
It's so fun.
What do you want on Friday night?